Well, hello folks, here we are. Been absent a little while with the Mayor's message, but due to the elections there was a bit of a shutdown on media reports from candidates due to the fact that could give yourself some advice to the electors and things like that. So we've been out of the media, but we're back on duty now with a new council here at Waratah-Wynyard. Welcome again to a continuation of our Mayor's messages, and along with the new election and 8 new councillors or re-elected ones and 2 brand new ones, we are ready for business here at Waratah-Wynyard. And 1 week into the new job is our brand new General Manager Michael Stratton. Welcome on board to Waratah-Wynyard, Michael. It's great to have you here.
Thanks, Robbie. Appreciate that.
Yeah, look, to recruit you is a major coup in our opinion, and we've received some favourable comments that to recruit you from a city council like Launceston, where your department was very near as big, I believe, as our whole council. Would that be anywhere near the fact?
No, that's true.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so look, to bring you on board here as the sole general manager of our council, and the future that you anticipate to have here with us is very, very, very a good feeling, I can tell you. Yeah, and as we welcome you on board and you explore what we've got on our agenda here, and guide us in the direction we need to go for the future, I think it'll be good. And you with a 5-year term, and me just being re-elected for a 4-year term, I dare say if I live 4 years, you'll see me out. I won't be back. So look, in that 4 years, I think the cooperation and the way we started for the first week will be very, very positive. And along with a good team here at Wynyard, you must have met all the staff by now, and we appreciate the crew we've got on board.
Yep. Yeah, I think that number one, I'm really excited to be back on the northwest. Obviously, I grew up here, so I spent a lot of my early childhood over here in Waratah-Wynyard, and so it's really excellent and exciting to be back. And I agree. I'm 5 days in now in terms of working days, and I think that one thing that's very clear to me is that we've got an excellent quality staff here,
yes.
And we've got an excellent municipal area with a lot that we're able to I guess leverage off into the future, to boost economic activity and to increase the livability and people's enjoyment while in the area. So.
Yeah, look, you would have seen some of our plans and our expectations, but as we all know, it's the dollar we need, and we can't put too much burden on the ratepayer. We've just got to find and lobby and find some generous politicians, both federal and state, which, the dollar's tight there too.
Yep. Very tight,
but I guess as we work along together, we'll make those contacts and we'll get some positive outcomes.
I think from our point of view, obviously the highest priority for the council is to establish a new strategic plan which clearly sets a direction that we're wanting to head as a council. I think from that clarity and from that direction flows some confidence that the projects that the council are putting forward are well thought out and well planned, so that when we do go to talk to the politicians to seek funding for certain projects, that there's confidence with what we're doing is for the betterment of the municipal area and the region. So
yes.
It's certainly a lot of work that we'll be putting in over the next 12 months to give us that degree of planning rigour.
Yes.
So.
Yep. And like, if we lobby for some funds and we're going to do something, we know what the next step will be with a strategic plan, and we can build from one to the other. It's like it's an overall plan where we've got a long-term future goal to reach.
Spot on. Yeah, no, that's it's very important that council is able to chart a clear direction, both for the staff, but more importantly, perhaps for the community, so they can see where we're headed, and hopefully they have a genuine air of excitement, which I do, about the task in front of us. So.
Yes, that's right. Look, and as you and I have spoken, and you having the background of the area from your grandparents on both sides have been in this area, and that's been great. And you've got that contact, you've got that local contact with relatives, and the lay of the land. It's so good to bring in a person with those local knowledge. You're so far in front of perhaps no disrespect, but a mainlander would take some time to adjust to what we have here, and Yeah, so like I think as we work our way through it, it's going to be very, very good. And like in the few days that you've been here, I can see that your relationship with the staff and the big agenda that you've got at the moment, you're working your way through it, and things are going to look bright for the future. And we're open for business. That's our motto, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think economic development is something that we're going to be focusing on, and little things like the mayor and myself going out and talking to the businesses to understand their pressures and what they're doing and what they need from the council is the direction that we're going to be headed in the very near future. But to make sure that we're able as a council to deliver upon what they need.
Yep, so. That was actually the point that I just got stuck for words just a minute ago. It left my mind. I was coming to that where you suggested that we work our way through the business area and through the outlying areas, farmers, everyone that's involved in our municipal area, that we go on a monthly basis and visit a few of them and say hello and meet the faces, and we have a phone call, we can put a face to that person on the other end of the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I thought that was a great suggestion, and yeah, that's what I was working through, and it just left my mind a little bit, but I'm glad you reminded me of that.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it,
Yeah.
and I think the businesses will enjoy that level of engagement and also that close contact with the council. So I think it'll certainly improve the I guess the level of engagement that the council's got in the community. So.
Yes, we don't want people to feel afraid. We want people to be we don't want to worry about coming into the council and having to talking about some particular matter. We have got a staff that are pleasant, they're willing to help and advise and things like that, and simple little things like a young couple building a new home or going to buy a block, knowing the requirements or the information that's attached to that particular property and any restrictions and things like that. They want to be able to be comfortable to come in and have a yarn to us, and that begins a good relationship. Yeah,
no, it's the philosophy of mine in management and local government is that we design our processes for the other side of the counter, so that we are putting ourselves in the shoes of people that are seeking our help. I think that way that, like you said, we're here to be enablers and to help people to achieve the goals and vision that they've got. Too often councils are put forward as being inhibitors when really we want to be open for business, as you've said, and that's clearly what we're going to be seeking to achieve.
Yeah, well, anyhow, Michael, thanks for coming on board with me today, and I guess we've taken a long enough time for some of the viewers that occupy our YouTube message, and I look forward to a successful 5 years for you behind the table as general manager, and I hope that I can stick the distance for 4 years with you and be as much support as I can.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be here for more than 5, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, there's a reappointment attached to that, so I hope it's a successful reappointment.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.